Hello.
Hello, I can hear you. I can hear you, Uncle Tosin. I can hear you. Oh. I can see my uncle and my daddy too. The PA to the pastors in the Church of Christ Worldwide. Thank you for joining us too, sir. I'd like to bring Uncle Tosin back. We Rarak, boss of boss. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. I'd like to bring Uncle Tosin back. Let me add him back. Sorry, we apologize for the inconveniences. We really apologize. We are very sorry. But thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. If you are missing this, I know some of us will still have to, engage in one or two things. But if you want to, so we are bringing him back already. So Uncle Tosin will be here. He's connecting already. Okay, thank God he's here. Uncle Tosin, are we good?
Yeah. Your echo is low. I can't see. Maybe you are too close to the camera.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
We can move. So I made the introduction, and we want to meet you. We want to hear the real introduction from you, sir. Oh God.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Can you hear me soon?
I can hear you.
Okay. So I have said some things about you, and the people want to hear from you directly now.
Okay.
So we want to meet Toxhann. Yeah.
Okay. My name is Tosin Olorokun, and a lot of people call me Toxhann. A lot of people know me as Toxhann, and the name came up when I wanted to set up my event company, my event manager. And it's a combination of my name and my wife's name. So I'm Tosin, and she's Anna. So I decided to change the S to X, and that's why we have Toxhann. So it's a combination of my name and my wife's name. So a lot of people don't know. So for the sake of this platform, people are knowing for the first time. So what else do you want to know? So I started. Hello, you want to say something?
Yeah. That is creatively beautiful.
So
Seriously, it is.
So I started the event company 12 years ago, and
12 years ago.
yeah. So, but officially,
so that's about 2012.
About 2012 exactly. So the company started exactly 2012, and since then, okay. Let me just tell you how I picked interest in event management. Back in school, I've always liked to plan events. I've always liked to be behind the scene, to make things happen, to get things done the way it should be done. So I now decided to have a concert in school. I had a couple of friends together, about 4 or 5 of us, and we said we wanted to do a concert in school. So we sold tickets for 100 naira. I can remember. For those that are, for anybody listening here that you've been to
Yeah, I
before.
can connect.
So that was when I was in Osu. So we had the event at Oru Town Hall. We had AY Most, who is my brother. We had comedians, MC Ice Water, the one that does radio, that does a show on the radio now. It was an old sweat then.
Oh,
We
okay.
also had a Fiara, who is in Chicago now. And we had some other people.
Now, yeah.
You know, we sold our tickets. It was lovely. And although we were unable to sell enough tickets, you know, but at some point we had to give out tickets so that people could come in. But trust me, when I was watching the cassette, VHS, then CD was
Then
then.
VHS.
So when I was watching the VHS then, and I saw that, man, we really did well, you know. And for me, that was when I decided that okay, I was going to do event management. I was going to do this thing like for real. I'm going to do it, and that was why I picked interest in event management. And when I left school,
Okay, but
go on.
okay, but Uncle Tosin, there's no between, you said you always like to do that, that can be an hobby.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a hobby because I knew that that was what I wanted to do when I leave school. So
Okay, because like I wanted to say, there's difference between hobby and
and
passion.
passion, yes,
You
yes,
understand? So if
yes, my passion then was to 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 be an event manager, to be somebody
okay,
planning, coordinating events. My hobby was music, you know. So a lot of people thought I was going to be doing music full time because I played like virtually all the instruments. But
really,
I needed to balance everything and know that okay, if I do music, will music engage me as much as event management is going to engage me? So I now weigh my options and I picked event management, and which I've never regretted till tomorrow, you know. And so
I see the strength of decision making, because at a point you might be like, many people get to enjoy music and many people around you are doing music.
yeah,
So as much as you can play instrument, like you are multi instrumentalist, you can be like, I can be versatile in all these things. But then, like, I see the strength in that decision making. Yes, that is beautiful.
yeah, because a lot of people think because you play instrument, you can sing, you have is to start up a band. Do you know what really goes into it? Can you manage a band? Do you know, have you spoken to people that have a band, how they've been successful? Have you asked, have you gone through the rudiment of all these things? How well do you know about having a band? How well do you even know that that thing you know about music is what you should know about music? Do you understand? So for me, I was able to
Yeah, I do.
identify the passion and I was able to identify the hobby. Till tomorrow, I still play music. I still do music. If I'm in church, I sing. If I'm anywhere, there's maybe I see a guitar, there's nobody to play, I still play. But that doesn't mean that I really have that passion to be a guitarist or a musician, you know, professionally. So when I left school, I made that decision before I left school that I didn't want to work for anybody, that I wanted to work for myself. So now I want to do event management. I
Decision
understood,
two.
yeah. So I understood that there are a lot of people in that business before myself, before I picked interest in it. So what I did is I started talking to people. I started meeting people. I started working with people. I started interning under people. I remember I worked with like 3 or 4 people that are doing events big time.
By yourself.
You understand? I just
Uncle
decided
Tosin,
without pay.
um, please, you walk up to people and you told them, I want to learn under you.
Yes,
Is that what you did?
that's exactly what I did. That is exactly what I did because
That's a book step.
I've always watched TV and I see award, I've events, I've seen gala, I've seen shows like concerts, you know. And
Yeah.
what comes to my head is that how can I put something like this together and a lot of people will come and watch? Do you understand? That's always been my passion, which is what initiated what I did back in school. You get what I'm saying now? So when I came out,
Yeah, I
I
do.
met with a man. A lot of people call him Prince. Is like an old event. Is the one behind the Men Awards. So I met him through my uncle, and I said I wanted to intern under him. At times I go there, he doesn't give me tea fare, he doesn't, but I knew what I wanted. For me, that was what started that was what gave me more ideas about events today, especially with corporate events and social events, because he has a lot of corporate clients that he deals with. He's one behind MZO, he's one behind Amen Awards, he's the one behind a lot of awards back in the days, because it was same category with the Keke and the high. So he was rolling with those big in the industry. So most of their events, he handles them. So I was going out with him. At times he would send me some very awkward things. But because I knew what I was going to
do.
You understand? At times he sends me food. You understand? At times he sends me to go and get a lady's number. You understand? He sent me crazy things. You understand? But for me, at times I'll just say, okay, I'll just get there. At times I'll get wrong number. This is a confession now. I'll get wrong number. I'll just give it to him. You understand? My own is that I wanted to be his favorite. Do you understand? I wanted to be his favorite. I wanted to be in his good books, you know, and I wanted to be exposed to the work. That is what is most important to me. Imagine me. Let me give you an instance.
You were glued with the vision.
Exactly. I was not. There was one particular year, the first Christmas I had without my family, was when I was with this man. We went to Ilorin for 4 days. For 4 days. And when I came back, he gave me 2,000 naira. He gave me 2,000 naira. 50 naira notes. I can't forget. You know, it was bulky. The money was bulky. And because I was not particular about the money from the onset. So when he gives me money, I just collect and put it in my pocket. So when he gave me that money, it was in an envelope. So I put it in my pocket. In my mind, I was like, correct.
And box up.
I didn't open that money until I got to the park, because he told me to leave and go and do Christmas, spend Christmas with my family. That was on Boxing Day.
The family, yeah.
So he gave me the envelope. So it was when I got to the park and I opened it. And I saw that 2,000. I counted it. And I said, okay. I entered the cab. I came to Lagos. Guess what? I didn't look at that money. I was the first person that called me when I got to Lagos. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you. When I get to Lagos, we'll see again. I kept on going to this man. Wow. Because I was meeting people. I was meeting vendors. I was meeting a lot of people that the vendors are those people that set up stage, caterers, photographers. I was